No, we gonna fuck up. 'Cause I want to put a song in there.
That shit lit as fuck.
All right, I can put it
I
at the
don't got
beginning.
no type.
Alright.
Yep. We
Bad
live.
fucking bitches.
Yo, welcome to the Break Room Podcast. It's your boy Main. I'm with my co-host Sounds and my boy DJ Fuzzy Slippers. What's good, bro?
Fuzzy Slippers in the building.
Yo, welcome to another Monday episode of the Break Room Podcast, where we talk about music, sports, life, and so much more. Man, y'all, welcome. 4:30 Monday. April is almost over, man, and that is not a joke.
Yes, it's not.
Yeah, man.
Bars.
It's about to be May tomorrow,
Bars.
right? It's May 1st tomorrow, right?
Yeah, May
All
1st,
right.
man.
Well, y'all know what it is. It's May 1st. Y'all know what that mean.
What that mean?
Y'all know what that mean?
What that mean?
It's May, nigga. That's what it means. So we got to start a whole new month. That means it's about to be the first. A lot of motherfuckers getting their checks. So let's get this money.
Let's get this money,
wake
nigga.
up.
Everybody
Okay.
eats, B. Everybody
Matter of fact,
eats.
that's gonna be the intro.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, how y'all boys doing today, man? Well, how was your
Good,
weekend, man? You know, like it's weird coming off of that Friday episode and then like 2 days later now
we back at it.
You know what I'm
right?
saying? It
That's-
seems like
that's
the
thing, you
Friday
gotta get
episodes
loose.
like
Yeah.
take so much.
Energy.
Yeah. And then right back at it
Yeah.
Monday.
Well, over the weekend, I don't know what was going on during the weekend.
Not
I mean, me
really.
personally, I was chilling.
Yeah, it wasn't really not
I
too
wanted
much
to go
going
see
on.
Infinity Wars. That shit
That's
was
what's
lit.
up.
Talk about
There
it,
will
man.
be
I mean,
no
you know, without
spoilers.
giving any
There will
any
be no
spoilers.
spoilers on
Let's
this
talk about
episode,
it.
guys. So spoiler-free episode. I
Go see
promise.
it, though. That shit was lit.
Yeah, Liddy.
Yeah. So overall, what was it? If you could give it out of 5 stars, what do you give it?
That's definitely a 5-star movie.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it was up there, man. So many mixtures of different characters from different movies, man. And then seeing all them egos just clash at the same time.
Is it a 5-star movie like Yo Gotti 5-star bitch, or is it just like?
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's whatever you want to put. That shit's up there, nigga. Go see that shit today.
Word.
Like Infinity Wars.
I'll
is
take your
shit.
word for it. I'll
Yeah.
take your word for it.
The same way niggas was jumping on that Black Panther, man. Get on that Infinity, man.
No, I ain't into all that shit. But you know, for whoever like shit like that, go and see it. Go and see Infinity War.
I'll say this though, nothing but nonstop action from the minute the movie started, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You was
Yeah.
telling me that shit earlier. I was like, yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
It's nice.
Lit.
Me and my girl supposed to go see it tomorrow.
That's a good date.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, tomorrow. We supposed to go see that shit tomorrow. So
Mm.
yeah, man. You know,
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
Yeah.
I love that part on what song is that? Big Shot. It's called Big Shot, right?
I think so.
On the Black Panther album.
I still.
Yeah, it's called Big Shot because he took his verse from what's the joint? He took his verse from the song with Rich the Kid,
Okay.
New Freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Big Shot. Hold up, wait. Peanut butter insides, outside. Like that becomes the hook for that
Oh,
song.
okay.
Yo, so hold up.
Word.
This nigga Rick Ross had another season, man.
Again?
Another one, man.
This
For
nigga-
what this time?
Probably
Probably
Wingstop, man.
Probably cardiac arrest. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like he
man.
always every time he posts a picture is Wingstop
Listen.
or rallies.
According to Page 6, I guess that's some type of magazine, whatever. Not even magazine, some type of blogging site or whatever. But Rose was having difficulty breathing and suffering seizures before he took the stage at BB King Blues Club and Grill in New York City
Not BB
on
King's.
April 23rd. So this was mad. This was like goddamn a week ago, just about.
About a week
Damn.
ago.
It's like
week
his
ago.
team had to get a masseuse to massage him for an hour to relax his body.
What?
Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this nigga damn near died like what, a month or 2 ago?
Yeah.
What?
Yo, this nigga then.
Not even a month ago.
Man, listen. Ross has a history of seizures. In October 2011, he was hospitalized twice due to seizures and had to cancel a performance as a result. You know, what they say? The Maybach Music Group founders' recent hospitalization was prompted by a 911 call in which the caller said Ross was breathing hard and shaking. According to the studio, Ross had thrown up blood at one point. Ross stayed in the hospital.
Who is this reported by?
Well, at this point, it's just by the site by Hip Hop DX. But I think at the beginning it was saying
What field?
like the PS4. But nah, it good. It ain't really fell hard. It just leaned against him.
No, I just didn't want to hit the router and cut everything off.
Oh, okay, yeah, we don't want that. But at the end of the day though, yeah, he had another one like a week ago, man. So
does that have anything to do with lean?
Everybody pray for Ross, man.
Do you want to know what's crazy about this shit though? This one you know is not good. Like when he had that shit like a month ago or whatever, like his team was like, y'all need to chill out. This always happens. What?
That's like getting shot and then somebody be like, yo, you remember when Tupac be getting shot? Everybody be like, yo, that's Pac. He gonna be all right. And then the nigga died. And then what you gonna say after that?
Yeah,
be all right. That's a fucking
exactly.
season. It's still a health scare. You can
man.
die from that shit.
Like what?
So niggas, man,
listen. Like Ross is nobody or something, man.
Or seizures are like fucking gas or some
nothing.
shit like that, bro.
Like they got fans that going through that shit too, man.
Exactly.
They need to be vulnerable. They need to.
Man,
what
it is
niggas.
So what it is, let me tell you how
bro.
niggas is, man. This is how
man.
niggas think. Niggas think like, all right, man, if people talking like that, he could die. Just not talk like that. Because, you probably get a lot of crazy people. Oh, they probably overdo it, but it might not be as serious. And you might be like, say, like you sitting there with him and he recovering, he talking to you, but everybody out there still throwing rumors out like he dead and shit. Yeah. And then if you see that too much though, you'd be like, man, y'all need to cut it out. Exactly. And that could be where they be coming from. But when they say that extra shit like it's just a seizure, you can't say that shit, man. That's just fucked up. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
He's had multiple. It's okay.
Yeah, like that don't matter. That shit could be it's a different time. He might not make it this time.
Niggas do need to change their lifestyles up a bit, man.
Like you gotta understand, man.
Nigga always eating wings and shit on Snapchat, man.
Everybody is born with a disease. You know what that disease is called? That shit is called life. And every day it is killing you. Yeah. You're going to die. Let it go. Okay? So don't sit here and act like that shit is minimal though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We know people gonna die, but don't sit here and treat his situation like that because he could prolong his life by getting healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Best thing them niggas could do is not say nothing. Just keep the fuck quiet.
Yeah,
you don't gotta say nothing when these people say these things. Just keep quiet, man. Just be like, these motherfuckers stupid. That's what I do.
Yeah, just like if that's how you feel about it, keep that to yourself.
Yeah,
don't
they just
don't come out publicly and speak
looking,
for something.
And what the internet loves most is sensitive niggas.
Yep,
they'll attack your ass. Soon as they sense your sensitivity, niggas would be like, you can say some shit like, all right, say you got on some sneakers, right, and they just. Like they old and they leaning a little bit. You took a picture of them. Motherfuckers will come on there. Damn, your shit's fucked up. And then it'd be a gang of niggas after that. Yo, them shits is. They start roasting your shit just on the strength.
Trash.
Look at this nigga's shoes.
Yeah, and they roasting your shoes. Yeah. See, that's what they do all day. It's entertainment. These niggas, they come on looking for shit like that just so they can roast.
That color.
Yeah, and they do that. And what these artists they do is they get on there and they get sensitive. Man, fuck you. They might go at one person and say some shit, and then next thing you know, everybody like, that nigga ain't had to do that. He's soft. That nigga sensitive. Like Wale used to do that shit, and that's why people started hating on him. Because he always used to respond to every negative thing. Exactly. And then somebody hit him one time so good on Twitter. They was like, yeah, you always responded to the negative, but when people say positive things to you, you never say nothing back. And that was the truth.
The complex shit.
Exactly.
You saying that Juicy J had a better album than me?
Exactly.
I'm coming at the complex.
Where you at when niggas telling you, yo, your album's great, we love you. But then, and that will make them even more mad. Not even just that you sensitive, but you don't respond to the good shit.
My homegirl, she just tweeted about this not too long ago. She was like, y'all don't know how it feels, something like that, to have somebody you idolize just crush your shit. She tweeted him and said something about how she loved it, and she said, I just wish this, I just wish that, or something. She said, he was like, nah, shawty, I don't do that for this, or whatever he said. I was like, what? So when I saw her post that shit, I was like, yeah, he buried your sweet innocent soul. It was, but bro, because he do that. I never understand. And I'm glad you brought it up because I would love to talk about Wale more because that is one of my favorite artists. Yeah, he's spilled throughout his influence is spilled throughout all my music. But he's so sensitive, and it make me feel good about myself because I think I'm very sensitive. But like when I look at him, it's just like, how can you be somebody of that magnitude and try to respond to? Don't you know people are envious? Don't you know they want what what you got.
The shit with
And,
DJ
and,
Academics.
and
like
that,
Cole-
that
and-
kills your character,
And
man.
that's how you know Cole is a true friend of him to put him in a song. You know what I'm saying? Like talking like you so worried about that. Like it's people like me sitting here waiting on you to drop the next shit that's gonna motivate me to change the world. But you so caught up in what people think about you that you don't even want to make no music.
Niggas always miss
And
the
now
bigger picture.
everything you make now is reactionary. Like, oh shit, I shouldn't have did that, or you know, I'm trying to catch up with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Wale just so dope. I just feel like I never understood why he, and I know why he did it, but everybody's been through that, so it don't make it okay for him. And everybody different. So I'm saying like, you know, they probably handled it different than he did. Because he more vulnerable,
Yeah.
but it's just like still, bro, you got to understand this is the music business, and like people are going to be critical.
Exactly.
There are people who literally have not listened to your music at all. They're gonna try to tell you how good you are.
You don't need
There's
to
people
prove
like that.
everything, man.
There's official people. There's people at the Grammys that don't even listen to your shit, but they get to vote when you on the ballot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to understand, like you got people like that are your main critics. You can't let those people like deprive you of greatness.
They want you to react like that too.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's for their entertainment,
Yep.
man. That's what they do. They don't give a fuck how you respond. See, what
Nope.
people do is they come at you first positive. And it's just like, oh, this nigga just arrogant. He don't say nothing to you when you say something positive. Then they go, okay, well, if he don't answer to me, I done said 100 nice things to this nigga. I'm tired of his shit. Yo, Wale, that shit was trash. Then he come out of nowhere. What the fuck? I don't care what you think. And then it's like, this nigga a bitch.
Yes, he is.
That's what they take you
open
for.
your
A
ass
bitch.
up.
Yeah, as soon as they get you all vulnerable, oh, he open. Let me get him.
They
And that's
that-
when they start attacking your ass.
putting that shit
Because
up to
they
the
love
safe.
you.
They like-
They love you in a sense, but in order to even get a reaction from you, that means something to them. Almost and it make them feel the same way as if you said something good to them.
Do not bait
Just
these
because you
niggas.
talking to them, it's like, oh wow. They don't even hate him.
They turning your dial, man. They
Yeah.
trying to get the code, bro.
Exactly.
To
Date
say.
these niggas, man.
Is it
It's
what that
not
shit? What's
worth
that
it.
shit called?
Exactly.
A stethoscope, the little shit they put on your heart. What that shit called?
Yeah, that shit. with
Whatever.
the ear
But anyway,
thing,
they put
that's
that
what
shit
it
up
is.
to the safe, and they tell you, "Oh, your music whack."
And they just sit
Oh,
there and wait.
you trash. You know, you go so hard on your shit, but you really not that good. Oh, you a bitch got him. And then they pop that
exactly
bitch
what it
open.
is.
Pop
That's
that
exactly
bitch
what
open,
it is,
man. Like, he's
And
like,
he fall for that shit every
Yeah.
time.
really
But he
do.
always did. I don't know about these days. 'Cause I don't keep up with him too much, and I don't be on Twitter like that. But I'm back. But I don't know how he do now. But the nigga used to be so sensitive like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
I still think about that Everyday Struggle interview when he was going.
Oh, going to act like that?
Academics.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
hold up, Wale was on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him
she
and
had an
Academics
episode.
got
That was a
into it.
dope
Academics
episode,
called
too.
him corny, and he didn't like that shit, and he went on his little rant and stuff
Oh.
like that.
Act's kind of
Yeah,
right, but
yeah,
I don't like I didn't like when Jeezy came at Act on there, man. I thought that shit was unfair, bro. We had talked about that shit though. I didn't think that shit was fair, man.
Hey,
I
Academics
mean,
does it to himself though.
I was gonna say he dish it out, so.
he gotta take it.
Yeah,
But the way Jeezy was coming at him, like he was about. No, that wasn't me and T. That was me and my cousin Tommy. We were talking about. I was like, I don't like how he came at him like that, cause like he know damn well acting about that shit, bruh.
hey,
But nah, I think you was right, man. Because Act laugh at a lot of shit
He
that
do.
That's
be
not
real.
funny.
And then
Yeah.
he one of them niggas that promote like rap beef between these niggas that
And-
really bout that
and
shit. And then when shit go down,
He a baiter. Like
Yeah.
he throwing shit out there to test
Yeah.
the water.
Exactly.
That she was gonna get your attention.
yeah, and that's
Shit
why
with
and that's
them.
why
He poking
Jeezy
fun at
saying
shit.
Yeah.
that's why Jeezy saying all these people dying and all of these things going on. You ain't there when all this shit going
Nope.
on. You don't know what it like to live that life. These kids out there
So
like
what
that.
makes you think you could sit up there behind a microphone and a camera and
critique
shit?
these
You
things that happen
you
in
can't be
between
saying,
these shit.
yo, these kids need to do this. Now, how you gonna say that when that's their way of life, bruh?
that's what Vic
like-
Mensa did to him when he was talking that shit about the war in Chirac.
Act be
Yeah.
bringing the
Only
shit on
problem I
himself,
had
man.
about what Vic Mensa did is he said nothing to him prior to that. That's what I don't like. Like if you gonna talk shit about him and you come at that man like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
before the show or after the show. Like now, if you try and he ain't getting at you, then yeah, embarrass him on his platform.
No,
But I just
think
feel like there's no. That's the only problem I had with. I told Tommy, I ain't got no problem with what he said. I got a problem with where he said it. Cause like if you really want, if that's really how you felt, why you had to wait till the cameras get turned on to say it?
Well,
I'm
he
gonna
did
tell
say
you right
something
now.
about his boy
I think
that died out there.
Huh?
He did
I
say
think
something
that been
about
the
his boy.
best way to do it though, man. Because other
He
than
ain't
that,
gonna. Otherwise,
he ain't the type
he
of
won't
artist
respond to
that
it.
he ain't the type of artist where it would reach us. we would have never really probably knew nothing about that shit if he would have said something like, say he would have did it on Instagram.
Who, Vic Mensa?
Or Twitter. It wouldn't have get to a nigga like me because I don't give a fuck about Vic Mensa.
It wouldn't have got to you, but it would have. But you low key though, bro.
But I'm saying like the average, like I'm a hip hop fan.
Yeah,
I watch that shit because of Joe Budden. I'm gonna keep it real. That's who I watch it for.
So
that's the nigga that I relate to the most on the show.
Okay.
So when I watch the show and a nigga like Vic Mensa come on in, I'm pretty sure niggas my age and a couple of niggas probably older than me, a good bit of people older than me, they felt the same way. When they saw Vic Mensa come at him like that on that platform, it was perfect. It was like, oh shit, that was good. Yeah. He came on this nigga's scene and did this shit. Because he know his watchers are watching this shit. Mm-hmm. So the people that respect Act, they had to see that shit too.
That validated enough for me. Yeah.
So I think that's what he thought of.
I think it still would have got out.
Yeah,
it still would have got out.
It wouldn't, like I say, to people like me and you know, like that, it wouldn't have ever hit. Because I would have never knew about that shit. And even if I would have seen it in they would one of these sites.
You want to know why you want to know why you would have known? Joe Budden would have bought that shit up.
Yeah,
I swear to God, Joe Budden would have. Yo, so Act. Let's talk about when Vic Mensa suppressed you over the weekend. You don't want to talk about that.
It still wouldn't have been no impact.
It's still
because we saw it. Yeah. We actually saw him talk shit to him.
Yeah,
so it made more of an impact.
Joe was
like,
oh,
shit. First of all, when do we get those?
Because I actually watched it more than once. After I seen it, I was like, oh shit, I gotta watch that shit again. Yeah. Vic went in on that nigga because he did it so smooth. Mm-hmm. He did it like a real hood nigga. Like, you know, like a nigga would hit a nigga, like he act like he cool with him, like, yeah, we good, don't worry about that shit. Yeah, you know, chill with him all day, really and then at the end of the night, he just hit that nigga. Everybody, oh shit, and that's what happened.
Back too,
it's like, yeah, nigga, first, and when he knocked the nigga, and then when he knocked the nigga out, he like, yeah, that's for talking all that shit you've been talking. Yeah, but he hit him with words. He acted like he was talking like,
he knocked him out on his platform.
Yeah, he talked like he was talking cool. He's like, yeah, we good, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I would have knocked your ass out. And then everybody like, what the fuck, like. Whatever he said to him, he did it so smooth. Cool, like he was just talking to everybody, and then he looked at Act, and he just started saying what he was saying in the same tone. That would made it better
because he wasn't all loud.
Yeah,
I should beat your ass.
Yeah, because that would have made Act look like the like he was in. He had the upper hand on this nigga. That like shit, he's sensitive.
With him saying it like that, it made Act look so scared.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, nigga, I should. What I should have done is just boom, boom, boom. But I ain't gonna do that. That's how you know that nigga meant that shit. But it didn't really bother him. Like Act wanted it to probably out bother the average
so
nigga.
He could turn it into something. Yeah.
So I think the way he did it was real smooth. And then he was calm.
And you
want
to know what? And you want to know? And that's actually I brought that up when me and my cousin was talking about it because the one I really had a problem with the one Jeezy did because I was like I understand Vic Mensa. But like the way Jeezy did it just seemed like, come on, man. Now you know damn well that fuck is not about to say nothing to your ass. Like he didn't have to do that, bruh. He really didn't have to do that.
Jeezy ain't went gangsta on him. He ain't went like, yo, I should fuck you up right now.
No, but Jeezy, but Jeezy was asking him about shit that nigga wouldn't know about. But at the same,
but that was making him look stupid.
Exactly. I was just about to say it. But like we know that shit already. That's why it felt like, cause like. You want to know what else made it wrong? Because he was asking it into response to shit that he didn't answer. Like, Aka asked him, why you think something about... I don't know if he said this, but let's just say he said, why you think people get so influenced by you when you talk about trapping or some shit like that. Like, he would not answer the question. Instead of answering the question, he would react defensively and be like, you know what? You don't know this. You don't know. That's why I had a problem with it.
Well, I could understand.
You see what I'm saying?
I could understand.
That's the only reason why I had a problem with it.
Answer the questions and then say, like, well, now that I answer that, you boom, boom.
Exactly.
So I can understand that.
He was dancing, bro.
Yeah.
He was dancing. I'm talking about twirling, bro.
Like, see, one thing, man, you got to know, man, when you do something, you got to always have an answer for everything you do.
Yeah, true.
Especially when you know it's going to be a question.
In his defense, he was ready to talk about some music.
That's just like if I was the type of person to rob people. Like that's what I did for a living. Like, say I just rob motherfuckers all the time.
You mean
y'all niggas would be like, y'all just be like, hey, man, so why you be robbing niggas? And I come off, well, why the fuck you go to work every day? Boom, boom. That looks stupid. Yeah. So what I got to do is have an answer. I got to be like, man, listen, man. I can't get a job because of this.
But certain stuff you shouldn't be asking. Like how Jay-Z did David Letterman. Where he was like, he said something about how you feel about certain
he reversed
artists.
The shit.
He was like, well, how you feel about other late night you know what I'm saying, hosts.
Yeah.
Cause like certain shit you shouldn't even be like, would you speak on other late night hosts? Then why would you ask me about other rappers?
Mm-hmm.
That was fire.
Makes a lot of sense right there.
That make a lot of sense. Because we on a national scene. Like, you literally asking me that because of how vulnerable I am at this point.
Yeah.
And so he was ready for that shit. He ain't sitting.
You gotta be prepared, man.
Hell yeah. At these point in times, you really gotta be prepared. Because like,
know what they're doing when they ask these questions.
and it's so crazy. Like, I can't remember who said it. But it's like, people, like, news outlets don't even care who's the first to tell the truth. They just care about who the first to tell it. You know what I'm saying? Just to tell it, period. Whether it's true or not. They just want to be the first to say it. And that shit is like tainting so much of the information we receive. Because it's like, damn, what do I believe?
The situation's just more entertainment.
Yeah, it's just, exactly. Like, you just trying to find something that people want to hear instead of whether or not it's the truth or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And go by how many likes or how many retweets and all that type of shit.
How many clicks, how many hits can I generate off of this shit instead of like, is it the truth? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like
bullshit too.
I feel like the truth gonna sell anyway, bro. Because that be the shit that's hard to deal with, man. Yeah. If I'm like, damn, can you believe that shit really happened? But in some situations, if they tell you the truth, then you're not interested no more. Because it's like, well, I keep coming back. I already know now. Like if they tell you the truth straight off top, like, you're not finna come back and check and see what happened. Like, they gonna keep trying to. They know what's going on, but they'll keep on feeding you little shit. Oh, we might have this. We might have that. We might have. Every day you tune in, then it done got too big for them to hold it. So they be like, all right, this what happened. And but they got their viewership up throughout the whole week. They been stretching that cookie. I promote
this all week. I'm gonna get my views. Damn it.
Exactly. That's what I don't like about that shit, man. That shit I feel like the media is just so like. And that's why I ain't never, like, even, I'll tell you, bro, as a child, bro, like, I had some, like, spidey sense or something, bro. Because when I was younger, I was never into that shit. And, you know, you be thinking, like, oh, that's just because you young. Yeah. I still don't like watching the news and shit or reading a newspaper. And, like, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, enough going into your fucking life for you to be informed.
I feel the same way, too, man, because I think a lot of the news is just bullshit, to be honest with you, especially when it
85%.
I remember watching the news one night, and it was like, yeah, we found another planet. And I was like, and I remember going on Facebook and putting some shit like, why the fuck y'all care about a 10th or 11th planet, dog, when we got enough shit going on Earth?
Exactly.
Why the fuck Earth already fucked up enough? And y'all telling me about a 10th or 11th planet? I don't give a fuck about them niggas, man. I bet, who the next nigga over? Mars or some shit? I don't give a fuck about what's going on Mars. You think I give a fuck about what, like 2 planets after Pluto or whatever? I don't give a fuck about them motherfucking planets, man.
This just in, breaking news.
I hope the niggas be alright, but shit, I can give a fuck, man. Earth already hard enough.
Breaking news. Pluto is no longer a planet. It has been downgraded to a rock.
I don't give a fuck if Pluto was a brick, nigga. Earth is crazy, man. Exactly. We got some shit going on Earth that we need to get fixed fast. First off, I'm pretty sure these other planets more peaceful than Earth. I'm pretty sure they are too. Niggas ain't got no presidents on Mars. I know that.
You know why? Because they, what is it called? They're not inhabitable. So, like, there's you can't have bullshit going on. Nobody can't be there.
Man, I know. I'm pretty sure there's one planet that you could breathe regular air.
Yeah, maybe.
And if that shit, let me tell you, man.
Maybe Mars.
But you want to know why though? It's because of the stuff that happens on Earth. It don't happen nowhere else. That's why we're able to breathe. That's why we have an atmosphere and all that
nigga,
crazy
if I
shit.
could afford to land on another planet that
I
got oxygen,
lying, bro.
Nigga, I would have been out of here, yo. I'd put a
you
fucking
got
$1 trailer on that bitch.
You got $1 and you the richest nigga in the world.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you the richest nigga in the world. And money don't even matter.
You can start your own currency.
Fucking, I'd plant so much fucking collard greens and shit. Take me an oven out that bitch.
Be like that movie The Martian.
Bro, it's a lot of hard work being the only nigga in the world, though,
man,
bro.
Listen, I don't care, man.
Bro,
I take about 20 women and start reproducing.
You gotta
it'll be my planet because everybody is all the men.
How old are you gonna be by the time they get?
I don't care because well, you know what? This is a good question because if it take one man, all right, I don't know who. All right, so the Adam and Eve. You know what? All right, who's the first man on Earth? Because if it's the first man on Earth, then that means he started the reproducing of everything, right? The reproduction of everything. So that means all the kids were related.
You know what?
And they had to have sex with their own.
I don't think there was a first man. I think,
and this is what I'm saying. But that's what they promote.
Yeah, I think what really happened is like there was a first man and woman in different parts of Pangea, and like One came from the hot side of it. One came from the cold side of it. One came from the mild side. One came from the coastline. One came from inland. One came from closer to the equator. One came from the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it was like different, and that's how we get all these races.
Crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why like black people, our hair is like a certain texture. And somebody bought this shit up yesterday. We had a real conversation with one of my girl sister's homegirls. That's a lot of links, but anyway, they she was talking about some real shit. She was like people need, black people need to stop with that good hair, bad hair shit. Because we got good hair too. It's just not the same texture.
Exactly.
Like we think, because that's, what that's called? Institutional racism.
Exactly.
That we are taught that what we have is lesser than what white people have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, or people from other places, this bad hair.
Black people didn't think their hair was nappy until white people actually
said it was nappy. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, like, you want to know what's crazy? Like, when we speak, people always say we speak it improperly, but that's based off something that white people started.
Yeah.
Like, they started a language. Yeah. So when we speak it a certain way because of where we from, it's improper. The way we say it is improper. You
or
know what
when a black person speaks proper, people say you talk white.
Talking white.
Who the fuck is talking white?
Even though I say it sometimes, I know I understand that what it means. And that's stupid.
You cannot talk white. There's no such thing.
No such thing.
What is speaking proper? And the fucked up thing about it is black people do this to each other. They make it seem like when you speak proper, they laugh at that shit.
Yeah.
Like, why you? Like, I could be like,
why you talk like that?
As a matter of fact, I'm going over
Yeah.
there later on today, and everybody be like, this nigga talking white.
Yeah.
No, bro, I'm speaking proper English.
That's alienating.
That's institutional racism.
And that's the fucked up thing is like black people look at that shit and then they be like, man, this nigga right here, I ain't about to kick it with this nigga. Because you ain't speaking slang. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I speak slang, but I know how to speak a certain way when I'm ready.
See,
if I had to, you know what I'm saying?
We all got to be the same, and that's bullshit because everybody should have their own opinion and views about things. Like, it's okay if black people like rock music or other types of genres and shit.
They try to
listen
they
to
put
white
us in a
people
box.
music.
Our own people
music.
put us in a box. Me too, music. But we put ourselves in a box where it's like we can't do anything outside that box, and if we do, we're weird. We're fucking weird. We weird.
All this other shit.
Yeah, we weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't no weird nigga. I just do me.
Yeah.
Everybody different, man. At the end of the day, so for somebody to be like, oh, that nigga right there weird because he talked this way, or he listened to that. Oh, he listened to rock or country. Man, that shit don't even matter, man. People like what they like.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's like a motherfucker. Okay, niggas eat Chinese food all the time. Okay, we are not Chinese, but Chinese restaurants always be in the hood, right? So just because we eat Chinese food, nobody never said, oh, them niggas act Chinese.
Shouts to Mr. Mings.
That shit's stupid. Just because a person do something relating more to a certain race, that don't mean they acting like that race.
Yeah.
God damn, nigga, just let shit be.
If we all start the same way, we all meet our makers the same day. Papoose. Seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
So. Fire alert. Fire alert.
Shit
Nah,
crazy,
that's real
man.
shit, though.
I don't understand
like
why.
What you want to like, man. Fuck all these.
Yeah,
niggas,
and
man.
that's the thing. And that's what I be wanting. I got a son. I just want him to not feel like he have to do things a certain way for approval of a certain group of people.
Yeah.
I want him to be whoever he want to be because I want him to live the most comfortable life possible.
Yeah.
You don't want to raise a kid and make them feel, because I've been through that when I've been a kid. You know what I'm saying? I used to look at other kids and they do certain things, and I used to like certain things. I'm like, I can't do that because they'll laugh, or they'll do this, or they'll tease me. But nigga, when I got older, bro, I ride like at this point right here. It'll be funny if I pull up. Now I'm the type of person I'll be listening to Patti LaBelle when I pull up. You know what I'm saying? But it's a certain group of niggas I probably know that if I pull up playing that shit, they'll be like, what the fuck this nigga playing that fucking
I bet you got one of them patty pies in the car too while you listening to that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas is so typical. You could expect certain shit from people all the time. And if I pull up playing certain shit, they'll look at me funny. But it shouldn't be like that.
Nah.
Because everybody different. Me, I don't give a fuck. It's interesting to me when I see somebody doing different shit. I wonder why they doing it. If anything, I'll be like, yo, so what got you into that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I move, because I know everybody ain't the same. But when you come from mostly in the black community, when you do certain things, we frown upon each other like, what the fuck? Like, we supposed to only do certain things. Like listen to certain rap music.
Kids tease other black kids for studying and doing their homework.
And sneakers.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't wear Jordans, you might have on fucking some average Nikes that's only like $10.
And that league, because I was clown for wearing Vans in high school. They said, "Oh, that's white people shit," and now you have so many.
You see what I'm saying? It's in a box. They don't want you to do nothing.
And then that lead parents to go buy stuff they can't afford to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stupid. My kid getting teased on. I'm tired of my kid getting teased. That's just like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm sorry, that's just bad parenting, man.
Yeah,
like it really is.
Because like, you kind of a part of the problem.
You are. You
more
really
than
are. You're making your child feel like the brands are important.
You're making the kids believe that what the kids saying at school is real.
Cause let me tell you something, bro. I know some happy ass kids that got on some shit with no name on it.
Yeah,
from Walmart.
And I love to see that too.
Me too, cause that shit don't matter.
They feel so free wearing that stuff. They don't feel like they have to have these labels in order to be in the in crowd.
Dog, I'm a sneakerhead, so when my kid about to go to school or play, no motherfucker gonna be wearing Skechers or some Walmart shit, bro. Yeah. When we about to go out and we doing some shit, they gonna have the shit I got. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they not about to fuck up no sneakers I bought. Yeah. That's number one.
I didn't get name brand shit until the 6th grade, man.
Yeah.
So like, you just think about it though. Like, cause when you a baby, man, in like a few months, them shit's gonna be redundant, bro.
Exactly. Like, I mean, cause kids growing, they grow at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
You sitting there like, after like 6 months, the shoes don't fit no more. Every 6 months, you got to buy a new pair of shoes.
Yep.
If you don't, you know what I'm saying, unless you got like a good bit of them, but like you can't. They don't like we at the point we grown. Yeah. We done. Yeah. So whatever shoes we buy at this point, as long as we take care of them, we can keep them for life.
Exactly.
Keep these shoes for the next 50 years. You know what I'm saying?
I got so many J's that I had for so long.
Yeah, and that's it.
I got my
your
feet
ain't growing no more. So therefore, you always got these shoes. But these kids are constantly growing, and for them to get teased for what they have on at the moment, it's kind of fucked up because that shit can scar them for life.
Yeah, I got my cool grade 9s for 6 years, bro. These some shoes, some Jordan replicas. You know them shits ain't supposed to last. But they weren't my only pair of shoes, so I had them shits forever.
Yeah.
It seems like always, like irrelevant shit always matters and never the person's character or what they're trying to do with their life.
That's life, man. That's like people seeing stuff, you know what I'm saying, skin deep. They not trying to peel back the surface because what they looking at is like, okay, are you appealing to the eye? Okay, now you can appeal to my soul. You know what I'm saying? We look at the exterior. It's just like buying a car. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers will pull up on an 06 Honda. They be like, damn, the lights look good. Ain't no scratches on it. And they hop in the shit. The console tore the fuck up. They got, you know what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying?
Worry about the outside. They want, you know, the fucking seats could be trash. But as long as the outside look good, they care about more. What
even go the other way around, bruh. The shit have a little bit of scrapes on it. The shit have rust on the side, but that engine only got 30,000 miles on it. The motherfucking seats look good. The stereo bumping. The AC blasting. The heat go ham. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit.
The average motherfucker's so stupid. They rather get the car that's kind of tore down on the exterior, just because they want people to look at the interior and look at the exterior and be like, oh shit. But the interior, everything fucked and under the hood, everything all fucked up. They got to keep going to the motherfucking mechanic, but they rather just look good than actually have. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that gonna take them along.
I had bought a Caprice. That shit was on 20, man, 24, man. That shit ain't no good. Like the engine ain't that good and shit, but shit, that shit look good as fuck.
They pull up at the club, but they gotta get a jump after they get out the club. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? But they rather live like that than the motherfucking have the rusty shit that gonna get them there and back and never have no problems. Niggas fucked up, man. It's backwards.
No difference than people that have like big ass cars like Escalades and Lincoln Navigators and be staying in like 1-bedroom apartments and shit.
Yeah. Bro, oh my God. Bro, it's people out here with cars. Bro, it's a nigga out here with a fucking Corvette, bro. Like, what you doing with a fucking Corvette?
Yo, if I lived out here, bro, and I had a Corvette, this must be like my little dip out spot. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be, man.
Like you
bro,
can't. You gotta have a fucking nice house if you got
your car costs more than your rent or half of it. Something ain't right.
Yeah,
Niggas be doing
yeah,
that.
Yeah, and I bet that shit's like
Stupid.
new too.
And
Like,
then your insurance high as fuck off rip
you already know.
because you got a sports car. What the
And
fuck?
your shit new probably.
Fuck you living at a housing complex,
But niggas be cheap
apartment
like that,
complex with like over 500, 600 units. So you know the shit cheap because it got that many units.
Mm-hmm.
And you got bro. What? Some people got cars that cost more than they rent, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be surprised, man.
I remember this one dude who was in Gonzalez Gardens. This dude had a Jag, man. But you live in Gonzalez Gardens.
Never, bro. You niggas be extra stupid.
That don't even make
For
sense.
real, bro. It don't, man. I don't, like it's living out of your means, bro. Like outside of your means. Like
Do what you
why?
gotta, man, do
Stunning
what you
is
could
that
do.
important
Do what
to
makes
some
sense,
people.
man.
And I ain't even gonna step on them niggas because some people, bro, they be happy, bro.
Yeah,
But that don't mean that shit ain't stupid, though. Hell, a crack fiend high when he get that fixed, but that don't mean that shit ain't ain't fucking his ass up.
Nigga be right back on the corner trying to get it again 4 or 5 hours from now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part about it.
It's just that hit, that feeling for the moment, man.
You gotta get that one more time.
I'm telling you, them niggas pull up to the club though. Them girls looking, and they don't know how that nigga house look.
Nope.
But they know they see that car.
Man,
they
he got
they
that
know
whip.
Everything.
Don't let it be a Charger.
Yeah. Oh man, niggas hitting the gas with that bitch in park, just making that.
You know a
bitch
damn way they got a
roar.
V6 with some flow masters on that bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
And then they take her to her mama's house.
You know what I'm saying? While she sleep,
Yeah.
talking about this my shit. She in the room. She ain't that. Yo, don't open that door.
She
That
live
ain't-
with me.
She about to go in that room. Talk about that's the bathroom. No, don't go in there. Don't even go in there. That's the wrong bathroom.
Tyrone, you got somebody in my house.
Matter of fact,
There
if
you
you ain't got one of them
shit.
houses like when your mama live on, your parents live on the opposite side of the house. If you ain't got one of them, you fucked, bruh.
Yeah, cause shit, bro. Especially if you trying to hit that. Bro.
Every house I ever been in or grew up on, like the parents' room was always like on the other side of the house. I'm pretty sure that was by design. Like, but that shit was clutch as fuck. Only part that blew me is when I was growing up, when we moved, when I was like 7 years old, we had moved to a different part of Darlington. We my room, the boy's room, the boy in the family had to have the room over the top of the parents, bruh.
Oh wow.
Oh my God, man. Let the girl have the one over the. She shouldn't be doing that anyway. Damn, man. I ain't never was down with that, bruh. I'm always the one that was in check. Go to sleep. Damn. I couldn't sneak nobody in that bitch, man. It had to be a time where it had to be at a point in time when nobody was there. And that's usually what it was too, because my mom and my pops was like working all day, every day anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like if in the event they are home, that sneaking shit is dead.
See, my shit was horrible too, man, because my room was across from my parents' room.
Oh
man.
my
That was
God, I'd rather
horrible.
be above
Yeah,
them.
bro, you might as well
Horrible,
just go outside. Ain't nothing going
Girls
on.
be like, "Can I see your room?" Like,
No.
Nah, it's that.
No.
They're right there.
They're right there.
Yeah,
And I
we
don't
won't
feel like
do that.
introducing you because
Fuck
we don't know
all
if you
that.
still gonna be here.
Exactly.
So serious. Who's your friend?
No,
Oh.
That shit is weird.
this ain't my friend.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I feel privileged now. Thank you.
Yeah, you should, man. You should, man. The shit that you probably could get away with, I couldn't, man. I either had to do it downstairs or just had to go to her house.
All right, man. I think we beat around the bush enough, man. Come on, give me your final take on your boy Kanye. Is he trolling us? Well, he's obviously trolling us.
He's definitely trolling.
But do you think when the smoke clears, is he gonna be on the people side of it or on the MAGA side of it?
I think when we hear the album, we'll probably know. To be honest with you,
I don't think people care at this point, though.
You know, and I
Alright,
can
so many
understand them
people
not
turn-
caring.
Yeah.
I can understand them not. I will say this though, as a Kanye West fan, I am a bit disappointed. At the same time,
You should
though,
be.
we should not have so many like celebrities be our public speakers for certain things and stuff like that. I think we need to think for ourselves on that. But at the same time,
Yeah, Charlamagne said the same
Mr.
thing.
West, you have kind of lost me on this.
That's it. You know what? I have a problem with people always finding a cop out for people. Like, I think not to say that that's a cop out because I mean, it is a cop out, but it's a valid cop out.
Yeah.
Because we shouldn't.
Yeah, we really
like
should,
Meek Mill said that shit not too long ago. Like, y'all niggas trying to tell me how to live my life off of IG posts.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be seeing inspirational shit on IG. Now y'all trying to tell me how to live my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where you get your inspiration from.
Mm-hmm.
But so I was like, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't take so much from public stuff. But at the same time, man, like that music, like we don't have to talk about how inspirational.
It's because he's a role model and you expect more from him.
That too.
Our role models should be really our parents, school teachers, and people that actually benefit your life.
See, our parents can admit that they.
Yo, go ahead.
Our parents can admit that. Even our parents can admit that there's things that they just can't relate to us with, and so be real, man. He make music because he was inspired once too, and he related to somebody, and now he knows he's to a point where he was relatable, and he influenced people. So like when you put I never understood when Charles Barkley said it. Like whether you like it or not, you are a role model. You've given yourself to the public eye. You sold your talents for entertainment. That's you didn't sell your talents. Oh, to be great. Oh no, bro, you're here for entertainment. They didn't give you a chance in the league so that you could be great. They gave you a chance in the league because you, just like they used to do slaves, they took your measurables. They see how long this will be a great boy. Basically, you know what I'm saying? That's what these combines and shit is for.
Slaves like cars, man. Like them
bruh,
niggas be like,
and it's the same thing. They just being sold for entertainment.
He could lift 2 barrels at one time. Like,
they just being sold for entertainment, bro. So once you turn yourself over to the public eye like that by signing a contract, you gotta understand at that moment, whether your shit fire or not, you are a role model now because you are leaning on the public basically to decide your greatness. Because if nobody hearing that shit, you can say you great all you want. You should feel like that. But at the end of the day, the public gonna decide that, right? Yes, they will. Kanye's not giving himself awards, even though he really would if he could. But like, you know what I'm saying? So at that moment, I feel like people might feel like I'm wrong for that, but like I feel like you a role model once you sign that paper and say, I want to do public things. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
So it's like you got to understand what comes with that too.
I understand.
So like, and somebody on his level, you know what I'm saying? Like.
You gotta look up to him.
Yeah, you can't say don't look up to me. You can't. It's too late.
Well, I wouldn't say to tell them not to look up to me. But at the end of the day, like you never said you wanted to be one. You can't get mad. Look, like you can't get mad if a motherfucker say you a role model.
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm saying.
They pick. Nobody ever walk outside and be like, yo, I'm a role model, so y'all just start paying attention to me. And whatever I do, y'all know I'm doing it for y'all. Mm-hmm. Nobody never said that.
No.
But people choose you to be one once they see the positive things you doing. Or whatever. It ain't even got to be positive because I know niggas that sold drugs and people look up to them like, yo, that nigga, I want to be like him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm saying role model doesn't even mean negative or positive. It's just what people look up to.
Yeah.
So it's a role that they want. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, nobody can really bash him because he say he don't want to be that. But at the end of the day is he can't say he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He could be like, I don't really want to be.
Yeah, you should.
But nigga, you don't got no choice.
And I would rather you say that because now you're making it known like, yo, don't take everything I say. Yeah. Like, these are my personal thoughts.
Yeah.
And like, I'm turning it into music.
Because motherfuckers automatically looking up there. But you know what? At the end of the day, though, it's crazy because everybody that's a Kanye fan should be an adult at this point. Yeah. Like, nobody should be underage if you're a Kanye fan. But it ain't.
He's not speaking on stuff. Even when we was younger, he wasn't speaking on stuff that was for us to even worry about. Like, he was always political and always talking about things that's real that we need to know about. But at that point in time, we didn't care. We liked the music because of the subject matter was dope. You know what I'm saying? But, like, now we're older. Shit, if anything, it's more important now.
But you want to know the truth, man? At the end of the day, if I could just sum this shit up with one thought of Kanye from what I think, my opinion on dude, I take none of this shit serious that's going on right now. Anything he doing right now is trolling to me.
That's why I think that's even worse, though. I think that's even worse.
It's fucked up, and that's why I'm saying.
Because you doing it at the expense. You drawing attention at the expense of your people. Like you making yourself. You make yourself look like a coon just to sell your album.
I'm gonna say it like this.
That's worse. I would rather him be serious.
My opinion. I don't know what's going on with that nigga.
Nobody do.
At the end of the
That's
day,
gay though. That's
well,
gay.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. This shit might sound crazy, but I don't look at this shit as what Kanye want to do. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Man.
I'm gonna just say it like that. I'm just looking at it as entertainment, and it's higher powers.
But
this,
either way,
actions.
his name attached to that shit, and that's
that's
the
the sad thing. But that's
the problem.
But me being the person I am, and thinking the way I think, I ain't gonna even hold him responsible for this shit.
Mr. West, if you're listening,
That's
please
all I'm
come
gonna say
back
about
to
that.
us. We love you and we miss you, man. I don't know who the fuck.
Oh,
this
he
fake
done.
ass
That's
nigga
it.
is.
He ain't gonna ever get that Kanye no more.
Cause
Please
like,
come back to us, Mr. West.
because I know what you're talking about, but either way, bruh, his name on it.
I don't give a fuck.
Even
If you anybody that think like me, y'all know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
serious.
even more so, like if that's the case, then definitely we ain't got no choice but to put
the whole
his name
purpose
on it.
is to destroy his legacy.
Exactly. So, but my thing is,
that's my whole take on this whole thing. Regardless, Kanye or not, this whole thing is the whole purpose of everything right now is to destroy his legacy.
It's definitely being
the whole
destroyed.
purpose of Bill Cosby is
destroy
his legacy.
Yep.
This shit y'all seen when he was on
But
camera,
you
he
wanna
did
know
this
what,
shit right, that little dip back shit.
Yeah.
To destroy his legacy,
Well,
whatever
but
the fuck
you wanna
going on
tell
up here.
I'm glad you said something about Bill Cosby because my mom's was telling me some real stuff. She was like, "You wonder why you don't see like the older folks taking up him? Because he been acting like that."
Oh,
And
Bill
they
Cosby
knew it.
been acting like
They
a
knew
bitch
it.
ass nigga for a long time because he ain't never used to support rappers.
Nope.
He ain't used to want.
You want to live in color taken off there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, that's what they
he
said.
didn't like. He used to go against everything that black people used to try to bring up.
Yeah.
And used to be like, man, we don't want that. That's trash. Like everything we did,
He
anything with
wanted
profanity,
to
trash.
bring the black man's white man.
And that nigga just been an uncle. Man,
Uncle Tom,
Tom ass
fuck
nigga,
the
man.
Huxtables, him and Ray
I ain't gonna lie.
Simone.
I love Bill Cosby for what he done
sure.
Yeah.
for black
And that's
people,
why I say
because he did a lot of good. But at the end of the day, he shitted on a lot. So at the end of the day, fuck that part of him.
Man, sell your pudding pops and shut the hell up, Bill Cosby.
Yo, nigga say sell your
Fuck out of here, man. Raven Simone, you an idiot too, man.
If y'all wonder what these loud ass sounds is, it's the basketball.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas play ball. Y'all know what it is. See me on the court. You guaranteed to win, nigga, because I'm fucking rusty.
Admitting is the first step. I'm glad he did that.
Yeah.
I'll dunk on you though.
But
I just man, like this shit. I don't know, man. So much crazy shit been happening ever since 2018 started. I don't even really care. Like 2017 is probably the worst year morally and ethically as a country we ever had. So this shit just bleeding over into 2018. Even though 2018 started out a lot more positive.
Right with me personally in my life, I'm happy. But as far as the world goes, shit just getting worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm good, but it's just
I'm
like,
telling you, man.
the world is on some shit,
in
bro.
the next 20 years, man, niggas probably be Flintstoning out here, bro. Y'all niggas think I'm playing.
We're going backwards.
Niggas going backwards.
So
bro.
we about to like use Tyrannosaurus Rexes and like monkeys.
Man, ain't no
like,
such
do
thing as
auditions and
dinosaurs,
shit
but
like
that's
that?
a whole nother episode.
You say ain't no such thing as
fucking
dinosaurs?
You don't think there's no
man. That shit a
dinosaurs?
fucking these kids, like dinosaurs.
Explain that shit that they be finding in the desert, then, man.
And bones and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking it all the way up.
Whatever, man.
I believe in dinosaurs.
You believe in dinosaurs?
I believe in
I don't
dinosaurs.
believe in that shit, man.
Jurassic Park.
Fuck
We dead ass to
dinosaurs,
have
man.
nothing to go on for dinosaurs though. Like you can very well make a case that there's no such thing as them.
Man, so
Well,
many
what do you-
different
what do you
stories like
explain the fossils?
Tyrannosaurus Rex and all types of stupid shit. Rex. Who names a motherfucker Rex?
White people.
Man, get the fuck outta here.
Hey, but they openly admit they really don't know how they look. They just use like the bones and stuff to say how they thought they might have looked. So like when you see dinosaurs and stuff like that on movies and pictures, they literally telling you like we don't know how they look, but based on like it's basically a figment of their imagination.
So basically, Littlefoot didn't look like that from Land Before Time.
We don't even know like what they actually look like. All they had was they fucking bone structure, and they applied skin to
And
that.
they just
for all
made
we
that
know,
shit some
for
type
all
of
we know, their
fucking
skin was
story.
this far away from that bone structure. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
don't know, like so they just was like, this how we want them to look. This why we want a T-Rex to look. Basically,
Yeah, animated, like for kids and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas about to make me go home and watch Jurassic Park too.
Fuck
Jurassic Park is
dinosaurs.
dope, man.
That's my shit, especially the second one. I like that one.
The second
most.
one. Oh.
Yeah.
You like Jurassic World or you ain't watch Jurassic World?
It was okay. It's not better than the first two.
No,
the first
hell
two,
no.
I just stopped after that.
Fire.
Yeah.
What's the one with the little black girl in it?
That's the second one.
Okay, yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
That's the one with the Jeeps and shit?
Mm-hmm.
The tropical colors on them?
Yep.
Them shit's fire. Every time I see one of them shits, bro, yeah, she was fire. That's the one when the T-Rex made it back to
the city. I think it was San Francisco. I think it was
something like that. Shit was fire. Yeah,
that was tight.
That Jurassic Park was fire. Yeah, that's the one.
And they stole that baby T-Rex and he came after them and ripped dude in half.
Yeah. Wasn't there Jurassic Park 3? The one where they was out and like it was like an island they had found.
Yeah, and they was trying to find the son. Yeah,
that one was straight.
I actually saw that one in theaters.
Yeah, that one was straight.
My girlfriend at the time period. But yeah,
that shit was fire.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I want to see what they're gonna do with this next one though, man.
Man, they done showed everything on the previews. That shit was stupid. They showed the new race, everything.
I didn't see.
Man, it's stupid, man.
Fuck dinosaurs.
Why fuck dinosaurs, man? Why? What did dinosaurs do to you?
So you don't even like the movie Jurassic Park either?
No, I like the original one, but after that, it's just like I don't be giving a fuck about dinosaurs. That shit came out when I was a kid.
There's so much shit that's not real. That's dope though.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's dope. But I'm saying fuck dinosaurs.
So you got a vendetta.
No, I'm just saying fuck dinosaurs. Like it ain't real.
So Dragon Ball Z ain't real. That shit was fire though.
I don't watch that either. Fuck that.
All right, what else? Tell me some shit that you like.
I just buy like a lot of shit, but
like
I like Power Rangers.
Okay, that shit definitely not real.
Up.
And they fucking Zords were based on dinosaurs.
Man, fuck the Zord fights, man.
But I was just saying, I like Power Rangers. That shit ain't real, but at least they ain't trying to front like that shit was real.
I would not go to Angel Grove if I knew the way, man. They have like a Megazord fight every week. Everybody lose their businesses, their homes.
But you know
lives.
what? The crazy thing is, nobody ever get killed. Like nobody
ever dies.
Like they ain't never
It'd be a ghost
beat
town
nobody ass. Like and then be like Zach, I'm like, oh shit, they fucked my cousin up. You know what I'm saying? No shit like that ever happened. So
it always be a ghost town.
Yeah.
No cars become
nothing happens when it's time to fight. You be like, where everybody went at?
They
like,
evacuated.
They the only niggas in the hood when it's time to fight. Like the putties break out. They ain't even no kid. They be like, oh, I seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? It never be that. It just be they the only ones around. They be like, it's Morphin time. Like, where the niggas at? Where's the niggas that be hanging out? Like, nobody hanging out right now? Like,
nope.
Where's the Power Rangers just coming up with this shit where it's like nobody around when they getting some shit? Like, it's beef and nobody's around.
That shit is also low-key racist, too, at the same time.
Why you say that?
Zach, the Black Ranger, with MC Hammer Pants.
No, let me tell you the ill shit. Let me tell you the ill shit.
Asian
So,
girls,
listen, I'm a real Power Ranger fan from the gate. So it's like that shit came out when I was about 8, 9, whatever. And when the Power Rangers came out, the first episode, the first fight they ever had, it was about to start fighting the putties and shit, right? And the nigga Zach, everybody else just started fighting, like boom, whatever. We just straight in. And nigga Zach started dancing. The nigga did some black dance moves, and then he started fighting. I was like, yo, what the fuck? They played the little hip hop music, like ding, ding, ding. And he's like, boom, and he started whipping ass. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That's some racist ass shit. They make this nigga dance before he started fighting.
He did it in the video game too.
Yo, that nigga's.
He did it in the
that
video game.
That shit was so trash. Yo, I was like, this is some racist shit.
Trini, the fucking Chinese girl, she's the Yellow Ranger. Tommy first came out there, he was
yellow.
Irish,
You
so
know they be calling
the
the Asian people yellow and shit like that.
Yeah.
And Zach black, so they got him as the Black Ranger.
Exactly.
And then they got red, white, and blue, the Americans.
And then you got Goldar, monkey with platinum and gold and shit. Perm and shit. Fucking perm.
That's just racist as
Yo, that
fuck.
shit racist, bro. That's still my shit though. But it's not.
There's a lot of shows that was racist as
I like
fuck.
Ninja Turtles better.
Yeah, you go back and you look at a lot of shit, you see the racism in it.
But yeah, I didn't agree with the Zord fights though. You shot like 12 missiles. You ain't hitting the monster, but like 2 of them.
And all them niggas ever get when they get hit by a real missile is smoke from the chest and a spin back into the ground. Niggas get back up talking about.
I'm surprised the mayor didn't try to lock them up for like
I ain't lying, like the Avengers and shit, man.
And then after they fuck the city up with the big ass Zords, you never see nothing broken in the whole town. And like when these Zords get all big and fucking the size of buildings and they do these big fight scenes, how the fuck do they, no matter where they at, it always be like just a good ground. Like it never be like nothing around like cars for them to smash up and fuck up. So I'm like, how the fuck they just fight anywhere and nothing is there to smash?
Not even that. How big is the city? Because it's like 30 episodes.
They probably got like
30 times.
3 houses in the whole fucking city and and just a lot of space and niggas just be fighting.
It's
anywhere.
like whoever thought of that, they thought of it way too early.
Yeah.
They didn't have technology.
But you know what?
They
It's like
didn't make that
this
shit
show
look-
is supposed to be for kids in between the ages of whatever and whatever.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be thinking like this.
Yeah.
So they did that dumb shit. And then when niggas got older and thought about that shit, we feel stupid. Like, what the fuck? I ain't thought of that back then.
I was so heartbroken when I found out wrestling was fake, man.
I was too.
Oh, bruh. But I was like, think about it. If you got thrown to some ropes by a nigga that's about to knock you out, why you gonna come back to his fucking fist?
That's
And you
what
know
I
the
thought
sad
about,
part
too.
is, man? You remember that movie Ready to Rumble? It was like a wrestling movie that came out like I think it was like the early 90s or 2000.
Yeah.
They exposed it to being fake. And that was like
But you know
my
what?
introductory to
They
it.
didn't promote the fake part of it until like the internet came and it was forced because niggas start doing their research and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
They
in
had
the
no choice.
90s, man, we ain't had no outlet to figure out
Nope.
this shit. So they was promoting. I used to read wrestling, man, because I was into wrestling heavy too.
Me too.
So I used to read the little magazines they have like in Food Lion and shit while my grandma shopped. And I'm like, oh shit. And they used to be like, yo, Hulk Hogan hanging out with this person. I'm like, oh shit, he hang with him? Like they be hanging out? And you thinking they ain't supposed to hang together because them niggas be wrestling.
Yeah.
But they be having
They
these little
actors.
stories. They actors. And the whole time they making you believe these niggas hate each other.
Yeah.
So when you do see them do shit together, you like, yo, they just fought like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit just seems crazy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when I found out this shit was fake, I just stopped watching altogether.
I
Me
felt the
too.
same way
Soon
when
as
Mike
I
Tyson
found
was
out.
on there.
But like you said, like shit like you throw a nigga to the rope. He go turn around himself. When you throw a nigga, he's supposed to go straight into whatever
Yep,
you push the nigga to.
exactly,
These
bro.
nings used to actually turn around like this, bounce
And
into
catch
the rope
themselves.
and come back. And then jump into your arms and then you pick them up the way you want to. And when I look at this shit now, I laugh because now my son enjoy this shit. He be looking at it like, oh!
Hey.
And that's how you supposed to feel as a kid. And I enjoy watching him watch the shit. And I ain't gonna tell him nothing. I'm gonna let him love it as much as he like because I don't want to kill that shit for him.
I just don't care how fucked up I am. I am not about to let a nigga knock me out on the mat, climb up the turnbuckle, look at the crowd, God, turn
Come down
around
on you
and swan
and shit.
time. Nigga, what? By that time, I'm getting up,
Listen.
grabbing your ass, throwing you off the turnbuckle,
Exactly.
out of the ring with everything I got left in me.
And that's why we can't watch it no more as grown-ups because when we watch that shit and see that shit,
We think
it
we try to
annoys
apply
you.
logic
Because you
and
know you be
reason.
like, hold up, this nigga just fake kicked the nigga in the stomach, dropped on his head, climb up the rope, look at the crowd. Like by this time, he still got enough energy to roll out of the way. Like, oh shit, that nigga up there, I'm about to move. These niggas are lay there like they super tired. This nigga just only thing he did is kick you in your goddamn stomach.
But
The
it was
only-
different back in the day because back when we was watching it, they would show titties, they would curse, they had hardcore matches. Now everything's all
that shit
family.
still
oriented.
was dope. Nah,
Yeah.
nah, that's what we saying. Like it was fire now. But
and it
see,
still
I think-
is if you watch it a
Yeah,
certain
I was
way.
just about to say if they just like now it's openly that is they actors and shit.
Yeah.
I think if they would have did that from the start, I think it still would have been dope because now you don't gotta hide shit. You can make shit more drama-fied. You know what I'm saying? You get wrestling movies, DVDs, which they still do, but it's just like that shit would have been even more fire, man.
it would.
Like if we knew that, like I would still be a big fan. But it's just like that disconnect really fucked with me because they were selling it as if it was real. So and nobody really talk about that though, man.
I think all sports is fake. to a
especially
degree.
now.
Yeah,
Especially now.
it's worse than it ever been. Like
With all this
and I
money
think-
involved?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's a show. And I think, well, you know what? I started thinking. I was like, even in the NFL,
I
and
used to
the
think that
NBA,
they wait to the playoffs to start doing
this
that shit.
what I'm saying. And even then, I think shit is serious all the way through the season.
certain
And
games.
whoever
though,
get up to a certain point, they start scripting this shit.
they slowly turning into wrestling. You wanna know why? Because just about a few years ago, they started marking people's schedules as TBA.
Oh shit.
So basically, let's say your team, y'all got Saquon Barkley this year, right?
Yeah.
Let's say y'all low profile as fuck right now,
Hey.
right? Let's say y'all start going the fuck off. Y'all finna face the Patriots Monday night. Y'all finna face the Steelers Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? But before that, y'all shit TBA or y'all was playing somebody up, bro.
Yeah.
They be switching
That's
schedules
very
during
true.
the season. People ain't talking about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hold up, them niggas. what the fuck the Bengals doing on primetime? What the fuck for? They won a couple games. They got one dude balling. He doing some shit off the field. Watch. Y'all know Juju Smith-Schuster that played for the Steelers? He be doing a lot of stuff off the field. Like he got vlogs and all that. He real popular now. Bruh, I promise you the Steelers finna have more prime. And who they got on their damn team besides AB? Bruh, they finna have more primetime games this season. I promise you.
Anytime
bruh.
you get better players or they expect shit from you.
I can see that before the season, but they be doing it during the season, bro.
Yeah, you said broccoli again?
Oh my God. I think I said Barkley, man.
No, you
Saquon Barkley.
You gonna see.
I'll see. You watching on Twitch?
No, I'm listening.
Oh.
I'm saying when you go back, you gonna see.
Oh, okay.
But nah. And I've been checking for that shit too, man. But we good.
Yeah.
It's cool. We going all the way this year.
His name Saquon Broccoli from here on out.
And you just might as well say that's that nigga, AKA, bro, on this
AKA
show.
Broccoli on this show. It's
Does
good to
he
have
even
little
like
shit.
Charles Broccoli. All them niggas that's Barkley is gonna be Broccoli.
Yeah, Broccoli.
Fuck them.
But yeah, that shit, man. Like you said, to like a certain extent, I think all the sports like that, bro.
I think, like I said, throughout seasons, like, you know what I'm saying, they let them play to their best. Like, everybody doing just what they want to do. Like, we play this way for real. And then when they get to the higher, like, levels and shit, if you get to a certain point, then they start saying, all right, well.
Because, bro.
If it looked like you that good, then they script it. Like, okay, damn.
Because that year Dak Prescott went off, bro. Why in the fuck did the Cowboys need to be on TV until that shit happened? Bro, they was getting so many Monday night games. I'm like, man, what? Come on now.
Same time though, the Cowboys were having a pretty good season that year though.
That's what I'm saying. But other than that, before that, what reason did they have to be on TV? They've been trash for the past 5 years before that. So what was the point?
Hey, listen, to the level these niggas be playing at, like, all right, let's play like this. When the Panthers lost to the Broncos, that shit was just too big of a loss for me to believe.
You went up against the number.
The way it went down, it was like
they was the number 2 defense. We was the number 1 defense.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. But their offense was trash. I don't even know how they made it to the Super Bowl. But you want to know what? Peyton Manning was retiring that year, and I'd be damned if they let their boy go out with a loss. That shit wasn't happening.
See, when people say that I would say to myself, that's taken away from guys like Von Miller and Aqib Talib, and that had a great season as well too. Though.
Nobody doubt. But they even when they win, they still getting the credit. Even if they lose, they getting the credit.
I just don't feel like it
because them boys always ball out, bruh. Von Miller was the Super Bowl MVP. What you talking about?
That game was rigged or anything like that for Peyton Manning.
I'm not saying it was rigged, but what I'm saying is Peyton Manning wasn't about to lose that shit. Just know that. There's no way for me to prove that shit was rigged, but I can't say Peyton Manning wasn't about to lose. I said that shit. I said, we going to make it to the Super Bowl, but I don't want to play no storybook-ass quarterback because I already know they're going to find a way to let that nigga win. I said, I don't want to play Tom Brady, and I don't want to play Peyton Manning because these niggas on their way out, and they going to make sure the motherfuckers leave with something on their fingers, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Storybook QBs, bro. Okay, I already knew it. I knew it. I was just happy that we was in the Super Bowl, bro. I really was.
Hey, that was your second one.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first one with Jake Delhomme, and I was pulling for y'all.
We should have won that.
Y'all really should have won that.
Sauerbrunn
Janet Jackson's titty should have led y'all to victory.
Sauerbrunn kicked it out of bounds and gave Tom Brady the ball back with great field position. We was destined to lose.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Muhsin Muhammad still got the record for most receiving yards in the Super Bowl, something like that. So that's cool.
I used to get off with him on NFL Street.
Muhsin Muhammad.
Yeah.
I missed that game, bro. That game was fire.
Yeah.
NFL Street.
Yeah.
That shit was mean, yo. Them niggas knock niggas
Second
out.
one, we could like run off the wall and shit, like on some Matrix shit.
I used to always eat my ass whooping that game, though.
I ain't never played that shit.
That shit was fire. You should have played it, bro.
My shit was Blitz.
NFL Blitz.
I could stand Blitz.
Blitz was fake, but fun as fuck.
It's so like because the wacky
shit was like
shit
NBA Jam for NFL.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I like the newer Blitz where you could like create your own football team.
Some of they don't got no actual NFL. Yeah, that shit nasty too,
I had
bro.
Colin
when
Kaepernick
you get
as my quarterback,
bro, when you
back.
hit stick somebody, it show like these bones cracking and shit.
Yeah, like an X-ray shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit. I love shit like that.
Damn.
Show them taking steroids and hookers to
They
their
had
house.
what's his name? Lawrence
Taylor was the only real
on
football
the front.
player.
He was. Yep. He
played for the New York Nightmare in that game. He was the big boss baddie.
Lawrence fucking Taylor.
Yeah.
He fought at a WrestleMania one time.
Yeah, the only football
We
should have
known.
That did an ass of coke was still
exactly. It makes sense, right? Starting to tie up together. You gotta look way back then.
You said to say this podcast gonna be called Morphin' Time. Right.
It's morphin' time, bitches.
That's gonna be perfect. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is called Morphin' Time?"
They never had a Puerto Rican ranger. You probably would have had like an animal, like an iguana.
Man, if you
like
ain't
that.
been paying attention, like I be like, cause believe it or not, my dog like watching like cartoons and shit like that. So I be on the kitty channels and shit, and like these newer Power Rangers, bruh, they diversified as fuck. Like they even had a Red Ranger that was like Samoan or some shit.
Well, in the movie, what was the movie came out last year or the year before? Well, whatever.
Yeah.
That shit was diversified like a motherfucker because no Ranger was the same race. If you really remember how it went.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
and the Black Ranger
one was
Asian
pure
dude.
white, and then it was like black,
Asian,
Hispanic, and then it was like
Black
whatever.
Girl's the Yellow Ranger.
You know what I'm saying?
You talking about the Black Girl's Yellow Ranger and the Asian dude was the
no, he talking about.
Girl.
We talking about at this point like.
Was it a black girl?
No, he talking about
that in the second movie.
No, we talking.
Yeah, we talking about the shit from like 20 years ago. We talking about current shit.
Okay,
you talking about Zeo? That was my shit.
No, he talking about the actual original Power Rangers movie, like Aisha and
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. My bad.
That's actually a good watch. I need to watch that again.
That movie is.
I think that shit is on Netflix.
Yeah,
really?
that movie's good. That
Mm-hmm.
movie is actually good though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
People don't understand though the reason why they voices were so off and shit. I don't know if I said this on podcast, but I feel like I did. But the reason why they voices were so off and shit is because the fight scenes were recorded in Japan.
Yeah,
a long
I
time
said
ago.
that.
And they plug. Yeah,
I don't know if it was another podcast or I told you.
No, I think we was just talking.
Yeah, but yeah, that shit was like from 10 years ago.
Yep.
And then like even the scenes with Rita and shit.
Yeah,
them
all
shits
that
is
stuff.
from the 80s and shit.
Rita
Well,
just
the late 80s.
Another loudmouth chick from the hood to me. That's what she
like
represents.
if you pay attention, her like when she talking, that shit's never on point.
Yeah,
like, at all.
Because they speak that shit.
I like the adaptation of Rita in the new movie though. Have you seen the new movie?
I haven't seen the new movie, unfortunately. I do know that Tommy and what's her name make a cameo up in it though.
Yeah, I can't.
Jason the father of the new Red Ranger.
Jason. Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not the father.
He's
He's some guy in a donut shop.
No, Jason is the father of the Red Ranger.
You talking about in this new movie?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Hold on, what movie you talking about? I'm talking about the Power Rangers movie from what 2017 or 16.
Yeah. He is not nobody's father.
I'm talking about Jason, the original Red Ranger. Is the
Oh,
father of
I thought you were talking about like Tommy. I thought you were talking about Tommy.
Not Tommy.
Oh yeah.
Do any of the other Rangers make a cameo in it?
I know Tommy is in it.
I want to believe
He's not Tommy though. I don't think. He's definitely in it.
No, I mean they play other people, but they make sure they put them in that shit.
The girl's in there too, ain't it?
I think Kimberly was at the
Yeah,
end.
Kimberly's in there. But she's not Kimberly though.
Yeah, and I think
Kind of think it's stupid. But
yeah, I don't know.
they probably
But
couldn't
I
find
think
a
it
way to.
cool
They was like,
putting Jason as the kid's father and shit.
yeah.
It makes sense because he's like the original Red Ranger. They should have all done that for all of them, like the parents were.
But he wasn't even Jason, was he?
Nah, I mean, well, you know what? You talking about the new?
Yeah, and the new one, he's not Jason.
Nah,
He's just the kid's father.
I don't think it's like that. I think they all different names.
That's stupid, man.
It's weird, but
like Jason, not Jason, but Tommy's literally some dude like on the street.
They do this shit.
Ran
man, for
outside.
These kids to the kids, this shit old school.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about.
But you want to know what
Tommy,
that did
Jason,
though?
niggas
That
and
gave the new people a chance to actually shine.
That's
yeah,
because
if
they would,
they break them characters away from that shit.
Yeah, that was smart. That was smart.
A lot of people don't know, but Zach is actually in Menace to Society when they robbed Kane's brother with the car. That's the Black Ranger doing drive-bys and shit.
Hold on, what?
You remember the Menace to Society? That's Zach.
Where?
When they robbed Kane, when they're leaving the party.
That's not Zach.
It's Zach in one of the cars like, break yourself, fool.
Nigga, that's
break
not
yourself.
Zach, bro.
That's Zach.
Bro, that's not fucking Zach.
That's Zach from Power
That
Rangers.
nigga's crazy.
Break
Yo,
yourself,
listen.
fool.
Nah, I'm
Break
gonna go.
yourself.
I'm looking at shit. I'm showing you. This is not Zach,
That is
bro.
Zach from Power
What
Rangers.
the fuck you know what? You want it to be Zach so fucking bad, but that's not Zach,
That
nigga.
exactly like the nigga.
Man, listen, this nigga crazy.
Break yourself, fool.
This nigga want that to be Zach so bad.
Like, oh shit, it's the Black Power Ranger, bro.
Yo, so to be honest, that's just some shit you want to believe, right?
I really do think that's him, though.
That's not
that
Zach,
way
bro.
ever since
I watched that movie like a zillion times, bro, and that shit is not Zach.
It's a good lookalike.
I bet all your life you was like, yo, that's Zach. Fuck it.
Yo, that's the Black Power Ranger. He killing people in a rated R
Oh, so
movie.
you thought that was Zach. It wasn't actually Zach.
It does
No.
look like him.
Damn.
It does
Never
look
Zach,
like him.
bro.
It does
Rip.
look like him.
Rip your life, dude.
Break yourself, fool.
I'm talking about that Zach. Fuck wrong with this nigga, man.
You still looking it up?
I'm looking at shit. I'm about to show him in point, like, fucking talking about that Zach.
Don't tell me that don't look like him.
Wait till this ad go away, nigga. Listen.
Some long ass ad
Talking
for
about
Tyson chicken.
Nah,
It's very good chicken, by the way.
I'm gonna skip this shit. Yo, this nigga Kane cousin Harold look like T.I. How the fuck you can pull that? Look at that nigga right there and talk about that
The other
Zach.
nigga when they rolled up, we saw like,
Let me
brace
see.
yourself.
Nigga, that's the nigga. Oh, you talking about the nigga in the van?
Yeah.
That still ain't Zach.
Let me see.
Hold on right quick, man. Let me see. Well, they ain't show that nigga yet. I'm gonna pause it on that nigga face. Yo, hold up. They showed the other nigga face?
No, they did not.
So how the fuck you say that's Zach?
Go back a little bit more. I'm pretty sure they'll show
Oh
it.
shit.
They never show that nigga that.
Are we still live, people?
Yeah, we still live. I'm gonna cut this
Fuck
part.
it, man. No, don't cut that shit. Yo, I'm trying to show this nigga this ain't Zach. This nigga in the van talking about break yourself.
They showed the nigga though.
Man, that's not no fucking Zach. I
Let
see
me
that
see.
nigga. Man, you can't even see the nigga that good, but you could tell that nigga is not Zach in the van. Look in the background. Like, you could look at that nigga and tell that ain't no goddamn.
Brace yourself, fool.
You can't see it no more. That little still shot I showed, that's the only way you would be able to tell.
What?
Oh man, nah.
Not
hell
Zach,
nah.
man. This nigga talking about that Zach.
Ain't no way. No.
That's some fucking kid childhood fantasy you wish you.
We do not own the rights to that audio.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We
Menace to
don't.
Society. Such a
we
classic.
good.
Nah, but yeah, man. Anyways, Power Rangers was dope. That's all I know. Fuck it.
Oh, Mike. We an hour and 10 in, and you know around that time we try to hit y'all with the Writer's Block. Writer's Block. Writer's Block,
I ain't giving y'all no more motherfucking secrets of what I
See,
do.
Writer's Block don't... See, the only reason why it's called Writer's Block is because we make music, but that don't mean it's got to be about it. This is about
but
creative
I
processes.
Not telling y'all any more creative things.
You don't have to. That's the whole
No,
point of
but I'm
Writer's Block.
telling them so they'll know. Y'all ain't getting shit out of me.
Because well, all right. Well, the first thing
Nah,
I
I'm
was
gonna give y'all some shit, but
we don't even have to do that. That's the thing. It's the whole point of Writer's Block is being creative. And the first thing I was gonna talk about is like how easy it is to actually start a podcast, but people think like it's so hard. You know what I'm saying?
This shit is easy. You just
Like,
need your buddies and just
Yeah, like all this shit we got, this shit
Now this part right here,
fancy and shit.
I ain't about to sit here and say that easy. I don't know how that shit work.
If you look it up on YouTube and you had the equipment to do it and you be motivated to do it,
Well, that's different. But I'm just saying, me personally, just being a nigga who just come behind the mic and do the easy part. Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's the easy part, but the easiest part, I think. Just come behind and share your thoughts. That's different.
the
But
non-technical
going on
side,
and
that's
fixing
it.
all this shit up, because there's niggas out there trying to get that shit straight right now. I don't know where they going. I mean, I ain't, I don't know. But yeah. Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, like it's real easy. Like, and not even we don't even got to talk about how easy it is to make a podcast. How easy it is to start something that you want to do. Like, I think people just look at certain stuff as so outlandish, man. Like, nah, that ain't possible. Like, yes, it is, bro. Like I was just talking to somebody about how so many people just start and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's easy for you to start doing stuff. You just got to be motivated to stay consistent and keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that's going to make this podcast better is because we being consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We already done made 4 episodes at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the first one was like an intro, that still was an episode. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
And we still applied the effort to do it. You know what I'm saying? We promote ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We make sure we on certain platforms. We tell people, hey, yo, check this out.
Plus the people want it. Man.
Exactly. So I just feel like,
real.
yeah, the people, and that's another thing. And I think that's because, and that's why I think it was smart for us to start one, because what we doing is giving ourselves our own platform.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like me and T always talk about, like we started because we want to chime in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like on other stuff that other podcasts been saying. But I think the main part of it is we are creators and we are artists, and we do, you know what I'm saying, we do have our own things that we want to promote.
Yeah.
So giving ourselves our own platform and just empowering yourself is very important, man. Like it's just like I've been in a rut with making music lately. But like this shit right here, doing this, just knowing that I gotta get ready to do this, it breaks that circle. It breaks that cycle of monotony that I've been stuck in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like restarting the process. Okay, like am I gonna keep doing the bullshit I was doing and just throw this in, or am I gonna get motivated by throwing this in? And cause now that this is in that time slot, something that I was bullshitting with just had to get removed. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you
So
on
now
that.
it motivates you to add something else that's productive. You know what I'm saying? And just having to do it, like it's really not that hard, but it's just like having to sit down and re-listen to everything we just said for another hour or two, and make sure all the audio sounds good, and make sure everybody sounds straight, and make sure we ain't, you know what I'm saying, we you know, we touching on the right stuff, or we didn't have any highs or lows through our, you know, just certain shit like that on the technical side just get me like inspired to do more. You know what I'm saying?
It's always good to have more than one lane. That way you're not just always seen as
exactly.
that
And that shit
just
helps
rap,
you evolve, man. Because now you seeing yourself as media almost.
Yeah.
And like now that can help you. That can help you, like, you know what I'm saying, lyrically. That can help you, like, in so many ways, just creatively, period. Like, even if you don't even have to be writing. Like, because I know, like, when me and my homies first started rapping, I always looked at it as the dude you go to record, you go to get your shit promoted, you go to you know, get your beats or whatever. So being that dude and being an artist, that gave me a leverage, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew how I wanted my stuff to sound, and I was the one in control of that. Now on the other side of it, I know how it feels too to be the one that's recording it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I would always, like when people come over to record, I can tell like he don't even know what type of input or how he want this part right here to sound, because he don't know how to change it. He just know I gotta rap and it get recorded, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I see both sides of it. So that helps me like with melodies and stuff, you know, it just helped me sonically, period, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you'll be surprised how just wanting to start something, how much that can change for you in your everyday life, bro. Like just something as simple as going to the gym and shit, which I need to be doing more. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like days you be like super tired, but when you more active, it's like you get more rest and you more energized the next day, because now you ain't bullshitting your way through the day and like dragging yourself along. You actually tired now, because there's two type of tired. There's I'm tired and then I'm tired. You know what I'm saying?
I'm motherfucking tired.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you come home from the gym after you done worked all day and then you go to the gym or something like that, bro, you done. Like you literally need to rest. But like that other one is you ain't got shit to do tomorrow. You ain't got shit to do tonight. But you don't feel like doing shit, so you go to sleep.
Be lazy.
You didn't, Netflix. And then you wake up tired. Yeah. Like you took more effort going to sleep than, you know what I'm saying? You could have put that into something else. So like something just as simple as just starting something, man. Like, and like don't let nobody deter you from doing it. You know, keep you from doing it just because, you know what I'm saying, they don't do it. Because a lot of people like doing it. They make it seem like what you doing is stupid because they don't do it. Just like T was understanding, niggas hate what they...
Sales
hates.
Just like Sales was saying, people hate what they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they try to knock you down for what you doing because they don't know what the hell they talking about. You know what I'm saying? True.
More importantly, because they failed at it and they want you to fail at it too. That whole crab in the bucket mentality.
Exactly. Clinging on to, don't go. That analogy is so fire.
It is.
Like whoever invented that, crab in a bucket.
So many situations. My God. It's real, man. It's real.
Like, have you ever pulled crabs out of a bucket? Like live crabs out of a bucket?
No, I'm not trying to get
that. But that's why I said that shit's so fire, because I pulled crabs out of a bag, like a bunch of crabs out of a bag from a seafood market, and they literally don't be wanting the other one to go. But like, nigga, you understand, like, if you keep on latching on him, you going too, right? Like, you going in the pot next. But they really be trying to, like, no, or no, what it is, you pulling one out. the one you pulling out, trying to latch on to the ones that's still in the bag. You know what I'm saying? So that meant, like, saying that is so perfect for the situation, because that's what it is.
Because it's just going to be a dinner any damn way.
Exactly. Like, you trying so hard to get out, but they, you know what I'm saying, they still trying to hold you back. That's crazy. And that crab in a bucket mentality can go both ways too. Yeah. Because some people like should be, you know, they got the opportunity, but they latching on to, you know what I'm saying, old shit that's keeping them grounded in a place that they don't need to be no more. So yeah, that's fire, man.
Crab in the bucket mentality too is what a lot of black people are hating on as well too. They just get off that and show love towards one another.
I never understood that, bro. And I think I hate blaming it on like how we've been conditioned, but it is true. But at the same time, at the end of the day, bro, like, you make your own decisions.
You do.
And you say what you want to say and you do what you want to do. But like, you know, so that's not an excuse, especially once you get over a certain age and you out of your mom's house. Like, that's no longer a valid reason, bro. Like, you gotta, because a lot of people, like, some people using their mind, but some people letting their mind use them. You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, like, you got to learn how to take control of your mind, because your mind will tell you stuff, but you think is you thinking that. You know what I'm saying? But you know damn well what you're supposed to be doing. Exactly. So that can't be you making that decision, right?
And the mind is the most dangerous thing, really, if anything. If you can conquer it, then more power to you. But if you let that shit conquer you, then you got some problems.
Yes, bro. You can't be trying to. You can't like you at war with the world anyway. Yeah. Like, Will Smith said some real shit the other day on
especially
Instagram.
If you black.
You at exactly. You at war with the world every day anyway. So how you gonna equip yourself for that fight if you can't even win the war with your mind? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really said it, like, self-discipline is key. Like, it really is, bro. Like, if you can keep yourself in line, like, that's your armor for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Self-discipline is key. The people in your corner are key.
Hell yeah.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Yep.
And just, I guess you could also use music as well too, because a lot of times people's mood does depend on the music that they're listening to.
Like, I can't remember. I'm trying to find like something else somebody said, but you don't even need that, because it's like, you know, like that, like the people you keep around you, they end up affecting how you move, man. Like, because like you're just as good as the company you keep, man. If you're around a bunch of niggas that ain't trying to do shit, like, even though you know you got the opportunity to do it, like, that shit, like, it'll pull on your coattail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It'll keep you in a place you don't need to be.
Just like the person you date, they're a representation of yourself, man. So they ain't shit. You automatically ain't shit.
Basically, because you choosing to be around that, you choose, and that's why, man, I try to remove negative energy from my life, bro. I swear, bro, because it just seemed like I done ran into negative energy before when I'm like at my best, and it just completely removes every joyful feeling I have, bro. Because, like, depending on the source of that negative energy, you have no choice but to absorb it. Like for instance, let's say if it's your significant other. And like, you coming home from work, man, you good. You all day you've been thinking about all kind of shit you can do to like take your life further, but your partner dealing with something, and like, it's something they can easily just, like, you know what I'm saying, like, talk about in a way that encourages you and encourages them. Like, you know what, I've been going through that, but I'm gonna look at it this way and I'm gonna take it this way. They decide, instead of doing that, they decide to dwell on it and make it seem like there's no way out of it. They don't want to hear nothing positive you got to say. And that shit affects your energy, bro. So you got to make sure who you surrounding yourself with, they on the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, it could, bro. I'm thinking from experience, bro. It can really take you down. Like, the rank can kill your ambition, can kill your drive. So you just got to make sure, like, the energy that you want to put into yourself, you got to make sure that's what you surrounded by, bro.
You get,
like, I believe in that shit, like,
I believe that shit big too, like, seriously, I really do. Because, like, when people are like dwelling on shit like that, I understand that people, they grieve or they go through shit differently.
That's normal. Yeah.
But at the same time, like, there has to be a point where you're like, you know what, fuck that, I need to get back to being me. You know what I'm saying? I need to get back to, like, being happy and all that.
And that shit is important, man. It's so important, man. Like, cause I think what people don't like realize is, like, when you're going through certain periods in your life, and you trying to operate and you trying to do things a certain way, you trying to live life. Find a way to build a better future for yourself, all while trying to figure out who you are. Mm-hmm. I think people forget how important it is to figure out who you are. Like, they think they know themselves. Like, sometimes you really don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
on that,
because I know I don't.
On that first date. So tell me about yourself. Shit. Damn.
Exactly. Like, what do you want to know? Like, because I'm gonna have to do some research my damn self. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's really important, and a lot of people skip out on that part of it, man. Like, because I always say, man, we can't be us until we're ourselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1 + 1 gotta equal 2, but if you like 0.5, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not even who you're just the body, you're not the soul and that together, the mind and all that together, and you're not one. You know what I'm saying? You can't be one of the two. You know what I'm saying?
People would just try to be the best representations of themselves. I think a lot of people be happier in the most part.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people don't actually try to dig deep and fix themselves.
No, man, they try to run from it. Like, they run just like Cole was speaking about on KOD. Like, instead of facing your shit straight up, you run to something to numb the pain. But what they don't realize is it's just like prescription drugs. Yeah. Like, why I'm gonna give you some cold medicine that's gonna take your cold away completely. Then you're never coming back to buy my product. Yeah. Or why I'm gonna fix some illness that you came to the doctor for. Then you're never coming back to the doctor's office. You know what I'm saying? And so at that point, that's what I'm trying to say as far as like medicating for your problems. Yeah. Like, if you feel like, because I would never try to tell a person that's going through something mentally that I never been through mentally how they should deal with it. Yeah. But I always say, at the end of the day, you control how you gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? No matter what somebody prescribed you or told you how you are, at the end of the day, it's you who has to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
More importantly, they need to deal with it and get it out the way. Because if it doesn't, there's a chance it get possibly passed down to their kids, and now their problems are living through you.
And you want to know why it don't stop at you? Because, like, when you don't handle it and get passed down to somebody else, you don't know how to stop it yourself, so you damn sure can't help them with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you ran from it. So what the child gonna do? They gonna run from it.
Because that's what they learn from their parents.
Exactly.
And they gonna think there's nothing wrong with that, because that's what Pops did. All he did was run from his problems. So fuck it. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna run from my problems.
And that's another thing, man. It just seemed like the way America set up, like the daily life of an average American is set up for you to do more stuff than you have time for. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, you don't have time for yourself. And that's the most important part of the day, is what you do for yourself. Because if you don't love yourself or care for yourself like you should, all that other stuff you're doing is just like being on a hamster wheel. Yeah. It's never going to stop, because, like, I think Cole said it best. Like, people be doing everything for money, but what they don't realize is, in the quest of money, is just, there's nothing at the end of it. Mm-hmm. There's nothing at the end of that road. Like, once you get to a certain amount of money, oh, I need more money. Oh, damn, I want this now. So let me get some more money. Oh, damn, they're taking this amount out of the taxes, so I need to make more money.
Kind of like professional athletes on these big long-term contracts and stuff. Like.
But see, I don't know, being a professional athlete, though, like, I feel like that's what you're getting out of it, though. The fact that you know what I'm saying, that you be able, but some people are on the quest of money. But I think when you doing something like that for the money, like, you find fulfillment in getting up every day, because you can't just wake up and play ball. You got to bust your ass every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little different. I don't know, man, because to make money, you can't just sit around anyway. But I don't know, if what you're doing, basically what I'm saying, if what you're doing is motivated by money, you'll never find it into what you're doing. Yeah. No matter what it is.
And especially if you love it too.
Yeah. So it can go either way, even with athletes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because it's like, I mean, it's just there's no end to that. Like, money can go on as long as you want to go on. You know what I'm saying? So, and some people get a kick out of that. Some people find fulfillment in that, and that's okay. Yeah. Like, if you want to be that guy who has no relationship with anybody because you work so hard to get so much money, that's okay.
There are people
that's what you want to do. Yeah. It's gonna tear you up, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some people like it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Sometimes it takes that to set up a family's generation, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be, people see you as selfish, but what they don't understand is you setting up your family for generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? And that's the I think that's one of the biggest sacrifices, because you're saying no matter what I need at the end of the day, I got to make sure that when I pass out and I can't do this no more and I'm gone from this earth, everything I work for is going to live on in a legacy, and my people going to be okay.
Dynasty,
yeah.
Legacy.
I think that's dope, man. I really think that's dope. I just don't know if I could be that dude though. Like, I want to be happy, bro. Like, I want to have kids and shit, man, have a nice house and stuff. But I don't look at it as like, if I don't have that, that's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that as my ultimate goal, but I don't never think of it like, oh shit, no matter what I do, I got to keep in mind that this is what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should keep that in perspective, but not to the point where you can't, cause like, I want to be able to do something. If whatever I end up making money off of for the rest of my life, I want it to be something that I love doing.
Yeah.
So that the money isn't, because like right now, when you working at what you're working at now, the goal is getting money. You don't care about those fucking people. You don't care about that company.
Not really.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the day the manager got mad at me because I said I don't care. That's the problem. You don't care. What? These people don't care about you. What are you talking about, bro? Like, why should you, if you really care about your associates, why do you care if I care about the company? I don't care about the company. I'm here to get a check just like you. You just care too fucking much for people that don't care about you.
Jobs, bills, fuck y'all.
For real, man. I want to be a kid again, bro.
Seriously. No responsibilities, wake up, Saturday morning cartoons, all that type shit.
And you want to know what's crazy? When we was younger, all we wanted to do was be older, bro. For real, bro. That's all we want to do is be older. Oh, man.
Now look at us. We all want to be young again. Bill free.
Hell no, I just want to be grown but have no fucking bills. If that shit could stop, I'd be happy.
Yeah, because the people be like, man, I want to go back. I'm like, man, I hate high school. High school, I don't care what. I don't give a fuck. High school is garbage. And then once you realize that shit was a big ass waste of time, like all that shit you learned, ain't none of that shit coming with you. Yep. Like, I got more stuff out of the extra, like the other stuff we used to do, like PE and like weightlifting classes and going on field trips and like I was in this leadership program at school. I got more out of that stuff than anything, bro. And playing ball, like everything I learned in class, it just felt like, yo, you're learning this so that you can get a grade and go to the next grade.
Yeah.
Like, it never felt like this was something I needed to take with me until I got to government and econ, and I felt like that shit was fire. Because I guess because of the teacher I had, he was dope. But everything else, like the geometry, like that's just literally pointless.
It really is, and it's just part of the fucking curriculum that they make you do, which I really hate. Exactly. It's like, where am I going to use this?
What they need to be teaching kids is about taxes,
how to own a house,
mortgage, all that stuff.
Family,
loans, all that. That's what they need to be teaching kids, man, so that we come into the real world prepared. Because not everybody's going to go to college, man. And even some of the college courses don't prepare you for what you're about to get into, man.
My sister went to college and she's still not working in the field that she actually went to school for.
It's a lot of people like that, man. You got people in our workplace of employment that has like 2 degrees and shit. And then you got niggas with diplomas and shit, high school shit, and they just doing the same shit.
Yeah.
The shit don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? In America. They ain't even out there trying to say, well, since you did this, we're going to look for you a job until you know what I mean? Don't do that. A motherfucker can get stuck doing the same shit a nigga do with a diploma. High school shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
certain people be like,
this dude
why bother?
Huh?
It made certain people kind of feel like, why bother?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why so many people like, fuck it. After they done with high school, they just go into the world and do what they do. Fuck, they be like, fuck college.
It's like managers.
You can't even knock them.
There's certain managers like in certain businesses that's like been to school and like, you know what I'm saying, then they get paid more for having gone to school. It don't even matter if the field applied to the job they working at. And it's got some people who don't, all they got is a high school diploma, but they can get the same position, they get paid less. Them be the ones that know more, bruh, because they got applied knowledge and not learned like textbook knowledge. Like textbook knowledge ain't, bro. To be honest, that shit ain't shit, bro. Like if you can't apply what you learn, and a lot of times that shit out of the textbook don't even carry over to what you about to do, bro. Yeah. Like you gotta look. There's certain parts of it that can help you and like prepare you for what you about to do, but it's never as much as you can learn from actually doing it. Like never. There's never a point in time.
I'm a doer.
Exactly.
What's the name of that movie when he was with Pain and Gang? Yeah, I'm a doer.
Gotta be a doer. So word of the day, viewers, is be a doer.
Just don't kill nobody like the dudes in the movie.
Yeah, just don't kill people. Yeah. But be a doer, bro. Be a doer.
I'm a doer.
Anything I want to suggest to the people that to watch or something like that? Because I know I was just thinking about Punisher. The Punisher is fire. I know it's old. Leave me alone. But
watch Atlanta.
Atlanta is the best show on TV.
I wish I would have never started watching season 1.
Yeah,
I hate that. I hate having to wait till next week and stuff. I'm over that.
You can't have it all at once.
Netflix spoiled me, bro. You wanna know why Netflix is fire, yo? How long them Atlanta episodes be?
About what, 30 to 40
trash.
minutes?
Trash. Every episode of a Netflix TV series is 45 minutes to an hour. You literally getting a movie every episode.
But to fit what Atlanta put in their shit, and a little bit of time makes it more fire because it's satisfying.
Even if we had 30, they could have broke those episodes up, bro, and they still be fire. So it's like literally the whole time you just watching fire. It ain't like 30 minutes is okay, and then the last 30 minutes is dope. No, this shit be straight fire. But the way they fit that fire.
The shit they fit in still be better.
Yeah, that's cool. But
niggas long episodes.
So if you could have an hour episode, you wouldn't want it.
According to how we'll never know how long.
I'm just saying. What if they go season 2 or 3 and it's like they put on Netflix and it's an hour?
I ain't gonna lie, dog. Every time that shit go off, I'm good.
Me too. I feel satisfied by the end of each episode.
I can't do it.
I just wish that it came on HBO to complement Insecure because I think they would do good together.
Yeah.
If was
the only reason
Insecure
why
is like what same thing, a half hour.
Yeah,
and that's no commercials.
Yeah,
and Atlanta has commercials and it's still strong.
I'll never say that the shit was trash. I just can't wait. I'm tired of waiting a whole week.
But I'm just speaking on the whole half hour thing.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm just saying like the fact that you get a good show for the whole hour, and it's the hour. Like, why wouldn't you want more? You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all,
you know
what I'm saying is, why if they sold that shit to Netflix and you could watch the whole series and each one is an hour, you be upset?
No, I'm not saying I'd be upset.
Okay, that's what
I'm just saying it's satisfying the way it is already.
Yeah,
but if it was an hour, I'm pretty sure it'd be more dope. But I'm not saying. But looking at what I'm seeing right now, it ain't lacking.
Nah.
No, and I ain't saying that either. But I'm just saying that having an hour is better.
It would be better.
Okay, thank you.
According to how they work it, because right now the way they doing it is like
it's built to be that. It's built to be short.
You know what I'm saying,
yeah.
You know, if they would have more things in the middle and with no,
I bet you if you ask him, he would prefer it to be like that because the only reason why they have to build a show like that is because you got to get funding for this shit, right?
Of course.
So during your show, there's gonna be certain ads that's gonna run, and this company, you know what I'm saying, is putting their money behind it. So boom, now you got the money to run your show. So you got to build it around that time frame. That's the only reason why it's like that. I bet you it's a lot more hectic to do it like that too, and it's dope, bruh.
Dopest show on TV.
If that man had an hour for his episodes, bro, just imagine, bro. And that's why I love Netflix TV series, bro.
There's some good shows on Netflix.
I be like, man, are you serious? I can watch the whole season and every episode is an hour? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Like, why ever watch that again?
I am mad at Netflix for canceling 7 Seconds, though.
I ain't never watched that.
That's a very good show.
Is River Monster still on Netflix? Oh, it was on Netflix. River Monsters on Netflix.
What was that about?
You never seen River Monsters?
No, I've never seen River Monsters.
River Monsters fire, bro. You need to look it up. Just look up River Monsters. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Just look up River Monsters.
Okay. Is there anybody that I would know that's in it?
No, it's no actors, bro. It's a real live show.
Yeah. Okay.
This dude going. I'm not even gonna tell you, bro.
Okay. I'm just YouTube it.
River Monsters. You're gonna love it too, bro. I promise you.
Yeah, that's another thing, though. I do have a beef with Netflix. Y'all be canceling all the good shows. Y'all cancel 7 Seconds. You canceled The Get Down. Yeah, I don't understand that one. That hurt. Yeah, because I love The Get Down, man.
The Get Down was dope.
Yeah, man. Oh, my.
Shout out to Jaden Smith, Neo Yokio. That's a good show on Netflix. It's made by the same people that made the Boondocks.
So I know it was all right. I just wanted to talk about this real quick because I know some people was asking about different places that the podcast could be available. Okay. I'm gonna try to get the YouTube up. I was supposed to have it up last week. The only problem is like the video quality is not translating. Like when we do the live feed, it looks good on the websites that we upload it for mobile, but it's not looking right for like people that's looking at it on the computers. Well, just more people on mobile anyway. But for the quality to translate, it needs to look good for both. So if I upload it to YouTube with it looking good on the phone, it's still gonna look bad because it's not looking good on the computer. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I gotta get it to where they both look good because it's gonna translate over to the phone. Like it's gonna downscale it for the phone, so it's gonna look even worse. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So once I get it to the point where it look good for both, then we'll be on YouTube. But for right now, we are on Anchor FM, we are on SoundCloud, we are on Apple Podcasts. And I'm trying to get us on Spotify. You know, Anchor, bro. I thought Anchor put us on Spotify. They don't put us on Spotify. I don't have to manually put us on Spotify. I don't know a lot of people who got Spotify. So, but a lot of people don't even know podcasts are on Spotify. But I'm still gonna try to get us on that platform. I want us to be on as many platforms as possible, and Podbean too.
Podbean, nigga.
So yeah. Oh man, I'm just glad y'all boys finally got y'all social media stuff. DJ really liking Twitter, bro. You be on there heavily, bro. You be tweeting your ass.
I didn't be on Facebook like that no more.
Should have changed your life, man.
Twitter head, bro.
Fucking with Twitter now.
That's my new bitch.
Twitter smooth, man. They be having some funny shit up there, bro. Hey, speaking of Twitter, y'all should follow us on Twitter at The Break Room. Please follow us on Twitter at The Break Room. All the links is right here at the bottom. Facebook at The Break Room. Instagram at The Break Room. Twitter at The Break Room.
Y'all ain't following right like y'all supposed to, man. Y'all fucking up, man. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't care. Like y'all gotta do better out there, man. If y'all want us to keep doing this shit, y'all gotta follow, man. Y'all watching this shit. A lot of y'all be
we gonna keep doing this shit
at regardless. The videos and shit, and y'all don't be saying shit like, come on, talk, man. The fuck?
Exactly.
Y'all niggas act like y'all got to do better, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. We need y'all, man.
If y'all want to be fans, y'all got to be for real fans. Don't be no fucking part-time fans. Be waiting for shit to go down. And then when shit go down, y'all like, oh, we was there. Now, y'all niggas ain't here. Y'all ain't here till I see y'all here, man. Y'all got to, nigga post some shit from our page. Y'all like this shit. Show these motherfuckers, yo, we support this shit from the jump. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this shit go down. And niggas be getting 20,000 likes and shit like this from a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever. I'm going back to the original shit where had like 16 likes and shit. I'm going to see who been there. Y'all ain't been there. I ain't fucking with y'all, man. I see y'all niggas, I'm going to be like, yo, listen, nah, cut it out. Stop fronting. Matter of fact, I'm about to go screenshot all them shits right now and see who be liking shit and supporting. Y'all niggas fake, man, but I love y'all. I love y'all who keeping it real. The ones who ain't keeping it real, don't be scared to show love, man. Y'all niggas. Don't be scared to show love. I hate people like that. Ain't nobody else like that shit. I ain't gonna like it. Exactly. I know how you feel. That's how that shit is corny, man. If you like this shit all the way. Don't be no bitch. Because if I see you, I'm gonna call you a bitch. I'll tell you a bitch.
Damn.
Straight up.
He calling y'all out, man.
No, not the ones who showing love. No, on a real level. Show love. Don't be showing that fake shit like, oh, yeah, I did follow you. Fuck following, nigga. Share the shit if you can share it. Like it. If you see it and you like what you see, like it. Don't just be on niggas' pages trying to be nosy and all that shit.
And if you like the conversation that's going
show
on,
love. That's the only way this shit gonna get out.
Going on, input. Put your input on.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm sorry if I went too hard, but I'm just
that's
just
real.
Who I am.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I love something, I'm gonna show it love 100%.
Exactly.
A lot of people there just to watch. Just to be like, let me see what they gonna do, or when they gonna fuck up, or when they gonna do this,
or when they blew up yet.
No, don't just be a watcher. Be a supporter if you're gonna support it. I'm telling you, if you're not a supporter and you just a watcher, just go ahead and unfollow because this shit is about supporters. If you like what we doing, support. Don't just watch. Support. Don't just listen. Support. We need support to get this shit going. If we no support, we don't got shit. And we doing this shit from South Carolina. And if you from South Carolina, you should feel where I'm coming from. We barely got anything. Let's show love. We need to start spreading love.
Show love to the entrepreneurs.
Because if you doing something,
period.
I'm going to show love. I tell you I'm going to show love. I'm going to show love 100%. It's genuine. It ain't gonna be no half-ass love. Well, I got on, if it's cold and y'all niggas got hoodies and all that, and I buy your shit, I'm gonna wear it when it's cold, but I'm also wearing it to promote your shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't just running out to get the mail and your shit, and then when it's time to go somewhere else, I throw on the polo. Nah, I probably wear your shit downtown to a club or something, and then let people see me having your shit on, supporting. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to help your brand. So if you see the break room doing anything, try to support us. If you like what we're doing, just support. Don't watch. Support. It's two different things. Support is different from just watching and listening. You know what I'm saying? Because you can listen to somebody talk and they be like, yo, dog, I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that. And you be like, oh, word? That's what's up. Well, I'm going to holler at you later, bro. That's just listening or just watching a nigga talk. But actually being like, oh, you do that for real? All right, let me get your number. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to support you because I like where you're going. That's support, not just watching and listening. I just wanted to say that I'm done.
And you have it from sales.
Yeah,
I love y'all though. Whoever listening, whoever supporting, I love y'all.
And I think
I'm just keeping it real.
I think that's probably the perfect way to end the show off too, because like. Because
I see watches, man. I watch everything.
Exactly.
I'm very observant, and I go and I check everything, and I'm like,
Yeah, and then the shit's about to end, and it's about to go live, and we need supporters. So
we need
if you just finished listening to this episode, and you about to like, damn, that was dope. No, man, like it, repost it,
any episode,
share it.
Not just this one because it just came out or about to come out or whatever, but. If you like the older ones, share it, whatever, because the link's still up. You know what I'm saying? Just show love. Exactly. And I know who y'all are. I'm thinking a few people in my head, but I don't want to call y'all out like that. I know y'all be watching and listening to everything, so let's keep it real. Like, if you like this shit, share it, man. You know what I'm saying? We got one support. I don't want to call her out like that. I don't know, but she know who she is. She roll up on a nigga today, and she was talking that shit, and she liked what we doing, and I like that because she was being honest about it. I like that, and you know who you are.
But she need to like and she need to share.
Yeah, we ain't gonna call you out because my man already flipped it on you, so you need to do that too. But we love much love to you. You know who you are,
and we appreciate everybody who came to the live feed tonight. We appreciate everybody who's listening on the audio. No matter where you at. Just know you're a part of the conversation and you can join it at any time. Our Gmail is wide open for anybody who wants to get in on the conversation. Our Facebook community is wide open for anybody who wants to get in the conversation. You can hit us up in our live feed and input. We show love sometimes and throw the questions straight into the podcast. Yeah. So anything you want to talk about, man, don't hesitate to bring it up, man. We a family out here, and we appreciate everybody who's supporting us, man. Because when things go where they going, we gonna remember y'all, man. The ones who stuck with it from the matter beginning. Of fact,
we gonna remember. Screenshot right now,
exactly.
Nigga. Who's showing love? Y'all remember that shit?
Motherfucker.
Just watching this shit, man.